Hi, everyone. Welcome to the first podcast of the Productions of Faith channel. I'm glad you're watching this. Let's get started. um, I'm starting off with beliefs. My beliefs. I'm not Catholic. I'm Christian. My beliefs are, as a Christian, Jesus rose from the grave, and He's the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords. The When Jesus rose, the victory over death was a big step for mankind, for God's redemptive plan, and that is what I personally believe. You can believe anything else as a Christian, but I want you to know that um any belief is okay as long, well, no, not any belief, but as long that they had men come to the states. And yeah, you should get the story from there. We're asking the question. We're asking multiple questions actually. What are some red flags that do I see as a Christian to other Christians today? How to find the perfect friend as a Christian. So let's start with the red flags in Christians. I do. People you can. Well, mainly this is for people who call themselves Christians, but are not Christian in any way. Do not act Christian. They just call themselves Christians. They give themselves the title of a Christian. I mean, you really got to change if you do that. I'd say 90% of the population is quote unquote Christian, but very few actually are actual Christians instead of giving themselves the title of Christianity. It's, you can see red flags when people call themselves Christians but aren't, when they make fun of others, number one. Number two, they get into fights a lot. Number three, they really don't read the Bible. And number four, they don't follow the 10 Commandments. For question number two, it is important to it is very important to love Christ. I want to say that. It go to a youth group at your church. If your church does not have one, go to another church youth group. There you will find some good friends and some bad friends. I want you to be with the good friends and stay away from the bad friends, because in the Gospels, Jesus tells us the company we hang around with will eventually be like them, and I would not like to be with some bad people. That's just how we roll. I mean, this is the first podcast, my first podcast. We will have Speddy Man, in here. That is my brother. We will have him the second podcast, but this really isn't a podcast. This is just an introduction, mainly to the podcast. I'm new to stuff like that, so it's yeah. Um, in the second podcast, we may have Spuddy Man Carter, and by then my staff application or editor application will be down in the channel's bio, and I would like to have a full team, if that's fine with y'all. We work for Christ, and I hope we can make some banger videos with a team of editors and a team of staff. Um, it and in doing that, you will have firsthand you will have firsthand you will be in the short film titled Corruption. It's on the corruption of people and on the corruption of the church. Like LGBTQ and stuff like that. Um Nice seeing y'all. If you haven't already, subscribe, and if you have, please like and share. See you all in the next podcast or video or YouTube short. Now, bye now.